When we're young, no one really warns us about a certain reality of aging. But as we grow older, it becomes almost impossible to ignore. Our independence is closely tied to the strength in our legs. Everyday activities like walking, standing up, or climbing stairs can suddenly feel daunting, even though they used to be effortless. Picture yourself getting ready to leave the house one morning. Only this time, your legs feel unusually heavy, as if they're holding you back. Maybe there's a slight tremor, and going down the stairs leaves you exhausted. You stop halfway, gripping the handrail for support. It's not laziness. Your legs have been quietly losing strength over time. This is something you need to hear, loud and clear. Every 11 seconds, an older adult is hospitalized due to a fall caused by weak legs. Each fall brings pain, fear, and often a loss of independence that's tough to recover. I don't share this as just another statistic. I'm a nutritionist who's helped hundreds of people between the ages of 50 and 90. Weak legs aren't something you simply have to accept. Often, what you do or don't do every day plays a big part. The good news is, you don't have to completely change your lifestyle or spend a lot of money on treatments. The answer might already be in your kitchen. Your muscles, joints, and balance can benefit tremendously from just 4 simple, affordable foods. I've seen real transformations, like Sanorita, age 76, who feared she'd need a cane after a bathroom fall, but after just 3 months of changing her diet, was able to stroll confidently through the plaza again. Or Joseph, age 81, who used to struggle to stand without shaking, but can now climb stairs with ease. I'll walk you through exactly what they did. It all starts with what you eat, because your body isn't giving up. It's just waiting for the right nutrition. Don't go anywhere. This could change everything. The first food I want to share not only helps restore leg strength, but can also improve your sleep and mood in the days ahead. But before we dive in, let us know in the comments, where are you tuning in from and how old are you? Your stories inspire us more than you might think. Now, let's get started. The first food may seem humble, but it's the foundation for rebuilding your strength right now. Chickpeas. After years of working with seniors, one thing has become crystal clear over the years. Often, it's the simplest foods that deliver the most powerful and long-lasting results. Before we dive in, I'd love to know, where are you tuning in from today? Drop a comment below, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Also, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss Senior Health's most valuable tips. If you're watching right now and agree with what I'm saying, type 1 in the comments. If it doesn't quite resonate, type 0. Your feedback means a lot. There are so many hidden gems in nutrition, and chickpeas are one of them. Also known as garbanzo beans, these humble little legumes are often overlooked as they quietly wait in the back of the pantry. But when it comes to rebuilding and maintaining leg strength, especially as we age, chickpeas are among the most powerful foods you can eat. Chickpeas are packed with plant-based protein, a crucial nutrient for supporting, strengthening, and stabilizing your muscles. After age 50, our bodies naturally start to lose muscle mass more rapidly, a process called sarcopenia. This can lead to weaker legs, poor balance, and a higher risk of falls. But eating chickpeas regularly can help slow this muscle loss, leaving your legs stronger and more resilient. And there's more. Chickpeas are also rich in magnesium, iron, and vitamin B6, all essential for healthy muscle function, minimizing fatigue, and making sure your nerves can effectively signal your muscles. That means fewer cramps, less stiffness, and less of that heavy, tired feeling in your legs, common complaints as we get older. Magnesium and vitamin B6 together are especially helpful for easing these symptoms. A 2019 study from the University of Mercia found that older adults who ate chickpeas 3 times a week lost 22% less muscle mass than those who didn't include chickpeas in their diets. That's not just a number. It's a real practical way to stay active, independent, and confident on your feet. These benefits aren't just theoretical. I see them in my clients all the time. Take Joseph, a 74-year-old from Newark, for example. After falling on the stairs, he didn't just want pain relief. He wanted to rebuild the strength in his legs. Together, we started adding chickpeas to his meals 3 times a week, whether in soups, salads, or stews. Within just 5 weeks, Joseph could walk around his neighborhood confidently, with no more trembling knees or trouble getting out of a chair. His transformation proves just how powerful even small dietary changes can be, something I see in many of my older clients. I recommend starting with about half a cup, roughly 125 grams, of cooked chickpeas. Adding this to your meals a few times a week can make a real difference in your energy, mobility, and overall leg strength. The beauty of chickpeas is just how versatile they are. For a Mediterranean-inspired snack, you can roast them with olive oil, lemon, and herbs. Toss them into a salad with cucumbers, red onion, and parsley, or make a delicious sandwich filling for lunch. If you're craving something warm, try a nutrient-rich soup with chickpeas, turmeric, black pepper, carrots, and celery. This not only supports circulation, but also helps fight inflammation. Here's a quick tip for anyone using dry chickpeas. Soak them overnight in water with a little baking soda. This breaks down phytic acid, boosting iron absorption and making the chickpeas easier to digest. It's especially helpful for older adults who might struggle with bloating or low iron. Small steps like this can have a big impact on how well your body uses nutrition. By working chickpeas into your weekly routine, you'll not only add flavor to your diet, you'll also strengthen your legs, improve your balance, and set yourself up for a healthier future. Now, let's move to the second food, pumpkin seeds. These little seeds don't just help build muscle. They're also an excellent remedy for nighttime leg cramps, a common issue that can seriously disrupt sleep for many older adults. Pumpkin seeds are a powerhouse for the nervous system, helping muscles and nerves work smoothly together. While chickpeas lay the foundation for strong muscles, pumpkin seeds act like a precision tool, supporting nerve health. Even though they might seem like a simple snack, pumpkin seeds are packed with magnesium, a key mineral that helps prevent cramps and maintain muscle coordination. Unfortunately, many people over 50 have low magnesium levels even with a good diet. This can show up as restless legs, muscle twitches, stiffness, or even tiredness after minor activity. But pumpkin seeds offer more than just magnesium. They also contain zinc, healthy fats, and antioxidants that ease joint inflammation and help keep cartilage healthy. This makes them especially helpful for anyone with stiff or swollen knees, or for those who are on their feet a lot, because pumpkin seeds benefit muscles, joints, and nerves. They're a unique solution for many of the aches and pains older adults experience in their legs and feet. In a 2020 clinical study from Complutense University of Madrid, adults over 55 who ate 30 to 40 grams of pumpkin seeds daily for 6 weeks saw some impressive results. Nighttime leg cramps dropped by 31%, and balance and stability improved significantly. People could even stand on one foot more easily. These aren't just numbers. I've seen these results firsthand. William, a 68-year-old patient from California, struggled with severe leg cramps for years. The cramps woke her at 3 a.m., leaving her sore and exhausted the next day. He tried stretching, massages, and warm compresses. Nothing worked. I suggested a simple change. Eat a handful of roasted, unsalted pumpkin seeds every day around 4 p.m. Within 3 weeks, William's cramps were almost gone. By 6 weeks, he woke up with his legs feeling refreshed, free of strain, and ready for the day. He had more energy, better focus, and renewed enthusiasm for his daily walks, all from one small change: adding pumpkin seeds to her routine. For most people, I recommend around 30 grams, or about 2 tablespoons, of unsalted pumpkin seeds daily. It's incredibly easy to work these seeds into your routine. Sprinkle them over warm oatmeal, toss them into a salad, or add them to roasted vegetables for a healthy crunch. Honestly, they're so tasty you can even enjoy them on their own, lightly toasted and warm. Here's a timing tip that can make a real difference. Try eating your pumpkin seeds between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. This gives your body enough time to absorb the magnesium and restore balance to your nervous system before bedtime. Even this small change can help you feel more relaxed, ease muscle tension, and promote more restful, uninterrupted sleep. Sometimes, simple long-term habits are the most effective way to achieve lasting health benefits. By making pumpkin seeds part of your daily routine, you can restore muscle control, relieve cramps, and enjoy better comfort in your legs. This affordable, simple snack could be the relief your legs and your sleep have been waiting for. Now, let's move on to food number 3, seaweed. This is where things get really interesting, because the next food isn't grown in orchards or fields. It comes from the ocean. Seaweed is delicate and light, sometimes as thin as paper, and it's easy to overlook. But don't be fooled by its modest appearance. This ocean plant has a remarkable ability to rejuvenate joints and rebuild bones that may have weakened over the years. If you've ever heard your joints pop when you get up from a chair or felt your knees creak as you climb stairs, that's your body's way of signaling it needs nourishment and repair, not just a normal part of aging. Fortunately, nature has a powerful answer: seaweed. Types like wakame, kombu, sea lettuce, and brown algae are rich in organic calcium and iodine, as well as unique anti-inflammatory compounds like fucoidan and laminorin. These aren't your average nutrients. They help your body produce synovial fluid, the lubricant that cushions your joints for pain-free movement. They also strengthen bone structure, ease stiff or swollen joints, protect cartilage, and prevent further damage. In a 2021 study published in the American Journal of Community Nutrition, women over 60 who included seaweed in their diets 2 to 3 times a week had up to 16% higher bone density than those who didn't. That's not just a statistic, it's real-life protection, especially since even a minor fall at this age can lead to a serious fracture and loss of independence. One of the most inspiring stories I've seen is Kate, a yoga instructor for 70 years who had to stop teaching because of arthritis in her knees. Medication and physical therapy helped a bit, but we also changed her diet to include more seaweed. We added warm miso soup with wakame and tofu, crisp seaweed salads with a splash of vinegar, and nori wraps filled with rice and veggies. At first, it seemed like a small change, but within 2 months, Kate's inflammation dropped, her pain eased, and she returned to gentle stretching. For her, it was a life-changing transformation. She felt more flexible and energetic than she had in years. The best part? You don't have to make big changes to benefit from seaweed. Just adding it to your meals 2 or 3 times a week can make a difference. Try adding wakame to soups, sprinkling seaweed flakes on salads, or using nori sheets to wrap up cooked vegetables, grains, or lean proteins. Here's a cooking tip to boost the benefits. When making seaweed broth, add a few thin slices of fresh ginger and a drop of sesame oil. This not only enhances the flavor, but also helps your body absorb calcium and soothes digestion, especially helpful for older adults with sensitive stomachs or slower metabolism. Don't underestimate this ocean vegetable. With its power to strengthen bones, ease joint stiffness, improve movement, and help you find your natural rhythm again, seaweed is much more than just a garnish. It's a quiet healer. Think of it as a gentle, effective guide, helping you regain fluid movement and stability in your daily steps. Sometimes, true healing comes from the most humble gifts. Now on to food for avocado. Once your legs have found relief, it's time to restore your body with one of nature's most nourishing, restorative fats. Unlike seaweed from the ocean or rare plants from the forest, avocado grows quietly on a tree and delivers a unique set of benefits. This is about more than just nutrition. It's about helping your body move, feel, and connect with life again. If you've ever experienced strange numbness in your calves, tingling toes, or that odd feeling like your legs are moving, but your brain isn't quite catching up, this next food may be the missing link. If you've experienced any of those odd sensations, numbness, tingling, or that disconnected feeling in your legs, it's often a sign that your peripheral nerves aren't getting the nourishment they need. Ignoring these early warnings can slowly chip away at your stability and confidence. The good news? Avocado, with its creamy texture and rich flavor, is more than just a trendy food. It's a true ally for your nervous system. Avocados are loaded with monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid, which helps strengthen nerve cell membranes and improve communication between your brain, spinal cord, and lower limbs. This kind of support can noticeably improve your coordination, balance, and even help prevent trips and stumbles. But avocado's benefits don't stop there. It's also a great source of potassium, which is vital for fluid balance, preventing cramps, and supporting healthy muscle contractions. Plus, it contains vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects delicate nerve endings from damage caused by oxidative stress and aging. A study by the American Institute of Nutrition and Geriatrics in 2021 found that older adults, especially those over 65, who added avocado to their breakfast at least 4 times a week, saw marked improvements in their balance, posture, and leg stability within just 6 weeks. Those who'd struggled with mild instability when standing, climbing stairs, or walking on uneven ground noticed a real difference. One of my clients, John, age 79 and a retired teacher, came to me worried about numbness in his feet, something that made his favorite activity, walking through the park with his grandson, feel uncertain. We made one simple change, swapping his usual sweet breakfast for whole grain toast topped with mashed avocado, chia seeds, and a squeeze of lemon. That was all it took. Within 4 weeks, John returned with a smile, telling me, "I can feel the ground beneath my feet again, and I can hear my grandson's footsteps beside me." It wasn't a miracle, just steady, nourishing support. You can start this same journey today. Aim to eat avocado 3 to 4 times a week, with each serving around 1/3 to half of a fruit. While mornings are great for absorption, avocado also makes a perfect afternoon snack to maintain energy and support your nerves. Spread it on toast, add it to a quinoa salad, blend it with banana and almond milk for a smoothie, or wrap it up with greens in a whole grain tortilla. A tip I often share: sprinkle your mashed avocado with crushed walnuts, chia, or flax seeds. Not only does this add flavor, but it also boosts your intake of omega-3s and more vitamin E, both excellent for protecting your nerves, reducing inflammation, and keeping joints healthy. Never underestimate the subtle strength of avocado. Soft on the outside, it acts as an internal shield, helping maintain healthy nerve function, better muscle control, and more confident, comfortable steps. For your lower body, it's not just food. It's a gentle but powerful reset that restores clarity, coordination, and the freedom to walk with confidence. As you can see, just by adding these 4 simple foods to your weekly meals, you're doing so much more than supporting your muscles, joints, and nerves. You're actively investing in your independence and your quality of life. Don't wait until you're relying on a cane or needing help to walk. Start today with your very next meal. It could be a bowl of seaweed soup, a handful of pumpkin seeds, or a slice of avocado on toast. Every step you take now builds your strength for tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like so we know you're walking this path with us. Share it with friends, family, or anyone who deserves more comfort and stability in their steps. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our advice for staying independent, balanced, and active, no matter your age. And now I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these foods before? Or is there one you're most excited to start with? Let me know in the comments below. We'll see you in the next video, where every step brings you new strength. Keep moving forward. This is just the beginning of our journey together.